lightweight division bout. Well, DC, this is a true mixed martial artist of the highest order. You've watched the film. Hard for me to see much in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he believes he can react to anything that is thrown his way inside that octagon.
It's unbelievable because whenever you're trying to prepare for someone, you look for weaknesses. But when you watch this guy, nothing jumps off the page. When you think I have to go wrestle him, you realize very quickly that not only can he defend takedowns, he can also go and secure them himself. He's that new breed of fighter that has been doing every discipline from the very start of his career. You know you're looking at a guy that will contend for a championship.
And if our fighter meeting on Thursday is any indication, confidence, not an issue for this young man coming in here tonight. All right, so here he is, raging Al Iaquinta, a fighter in this lightweight division who is finally getting some overdue appreciation. Certainly injuries were part of the narrative for a while, but now that he has been active, you're seeing just how good Iaquinta can be.
Iaquinta has wins over some of the best lightweights in the entire world. Fought Khabib Nurmagomedov 5 rounds after just finding out the day before he was going from 3 to 5.
Right.
So it tells you about the preparation of Al Iaquinta. And not only is he prepared, he has a very, very good skill set for mixed martial arts. He's a phenomenal boxer. He throws kicks when he needs, and he also has the ability to take his opponents down, but also get back to his feet whenever a guy's trying to wrestle him in order to make them fight at his pace. The ability to control the interactions is what makes Al Iaquinta so special.
And this is a team that is as tight as any in the game. Matt Serra, Ray Longo, Chris Weidman, Aljamain Sterling right there in the corner of Al Iaquinta here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 27 wins, 11 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Fontana, California, Bobby King Green. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 14 wins, 6 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Waukegan, New York, raging Al Iaquinta. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Dan Mergliotta.
Dan Mergliotta, your referee.
Are you ready?
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we'll get a kickboxing match tonight?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. This is a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on. These guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
How good is that right hand?
Big, powerful punch land. Now we get back in range.
Slips the shot. Try to establish that jab. Oh, nice slip to avoid that right hand. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
One of the most important strikes from the clinch is this big body shot. Oh, that was a big takedown. Is this the one that's going to break him?
He's got his chin in, but now it's starting to slip under the neck.
Oh, what a beautiful counter to the guillotine there. Gets side mount, and now maybe the Von Flue choke will be there. Oven St. Preux has got to like that transition there. Not tapping out tonight. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back.
He loaded up on that right hand, too.
Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here for Bob. Quintas has got full mount now. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, side control now. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fight,
he's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up.
Open the body shots right now. I want you to go out there and I want you to...
While we look back at some of the replays from that previous round, DC, a lot of good action for fight fans over those 5 minutes.
I mean, high pace, high intensity, all action first round, both landed. Multiple strikes. What a great round of fighting.
All right, folks, here we go with our next round. And in terms of his output and his efficiency with his significant strikes in the previous round, you can argue that was the best 5-minute stretch of his UFC career.
Oh, absolutely the best 5 minutes he has ever had. He was in a zone. Everything he threw was just landing and landing with vicious intent. You gotta feel confident as he gets off the stool at the beginning of this round. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Ooh. Wow!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, big left hook there.
Big knee.
Big knee there.
That was a jab.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Raging out, gets caught with that punch. Green's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
Big kick lands.
Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, straight right. Oh! Just out of range with that right hook. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking... Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Both fighters here continuing to try to get a more dominant position in the clinch. Getting fatigued in the process, I would think.
Whoa! Holy smoke! Put him to sleep!
Oh! All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. 20 seconds to go. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from that half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches, but it's very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
Third round underway. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. Nice defense there, huge block. Oh!
He's our back. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. He's done. He's done. Oh, he hurt him.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. And he landed the right hand there. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Green. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Iaquinta. Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Nice hammer fist. Green's lower jaw is just nasty at this point, really swollen in that area now. He's having his way with him here. Green gets back up, no surprise there. Oh! He's out!
He's done, he's done!
Just the way he drew it up as he gets the knockout victory here tonight. It's hard to land a strike more flush than he did right there, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming. So he'll see the replay and probably shake his head, but ultimately this is a huge result and a huge win for that fighter here tonight. So there he is as the celebration continues. A huge knockout for him here tonight. That could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 56 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Raging
So the celebration is on with him and his team, and rightfully so. A monumental result tonight as he gets the win by knockout.
He spoke it into existence. He said over and over to anyone that'll listen, I am going to knock this man out. He did it in an even more impressive fashion than he ever could have imagined.
It's a UFC lightweight division bout. All right, right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC. And if anyone is well equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop him.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if you can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fight.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
All right, so here he is, Justin Gaethje, the lightweight contender. Many fancy him a future UFC champion, but it's just been amazing to watch this guy seamlessly transition to the UFC. One headlining spot after the next. More bonuses than UFC fights. This might be the most exciting fighter in the world today.
He is the most exciting fighter in the world. He's a guy that when you put him at the top of the marquee, people show up. People want to watch Justin Gaethje compete because you know you're almost watching we go to these videos on YouTube and all these other things because we want to see action. Don't worry about that. Get on your PlayStation, choose Justin Gaethje as your character, and it's going to be fun. In real life, in video games, Justin Gaethje is one straight highlight.
Yeah, you want bulletproof matchmaking, just throw Justin Gaethje in the main event against anybody, and he'll take care of the rest.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 6 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida, Iron Michael Chandler! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
You ready?
All right, so lofty expectations for this matchup as round 1 gets underway. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but on the other, truly a fighter who can do it all.
And that guy will usually have the advantage on paper. When you're a striker, at this guy's level, that will normally balance out whatever advantage the other guy has.
Oh, single collar tie here. Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Oh! Beautiful punch.
All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them coming a mile away, and he's blocking, he's rolling, he's slipping. He's doing a great job.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And now he's got that tie clinch.
He lands a switch.
Both guys appeared to land there. Oh, that's a good knee to the body there by Gaethje.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Under 3 minutes remain in round 1.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick. It's such a fast leg kick.
Oh, beautiful jab there from Gaethje, who just might be the most watchable fighter in the UFC.
It's so fun to call a Justin Gaethje fight. People, oh, he's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Back to the feet. So just over 20 total strikes now for Justin Gaethje. Back to the jab now, no good.
Look at him chopping the woods. Chop the woods with those leg kicks.
Time, Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
What an end to round one.
Catch your breath. Breathe. Listen, you can do this now. He is ready.
All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's a replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
All right, second round underway.
Big punch land.
Holy smokes, he put him to sleep.
Oh, beautiful jab there, man. It's like you know what's coming. You can't stop it.
I mean, you have to anticipate that jab coming, or he will batter and bruise you with that single strike. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
Oh, nice connection by him there. All right, half guard for him here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back. Oh! Look at that. He's in trouble. It's over. It's over. He got him. What a performance.
I'm not sure if that's the way he drew it up, but a huge result for him here tonight as he gets the win by way of knockout, and that's about as good a one-strike finish as we've seen here in the UFC in recent memory. I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so a big, big win for him here tonight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
And there he is after the huge knockout turned in tonight. Near perfect execution and one of the bigger highlights of his UFC career.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 39 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Justin the Highlight Gaethje.
Well, we congratulate him on a huge knockout here tonight. He'll probably keep that smile while he's sleeping tonight after what he was able to produce.
He's going to be smiling for a really long time. When you get a knockout like that, not only do you get the win, also, most times walk away with a $50,000 bonus.